Kate was out of town last weekend and the weather dipped below 70, and I thought to myself, what am I, a weekend bachelor, going to cook for myself? And that cold weather is pretty nostalgic for me, and every time it comes around I think to myself, chili. Maybe you're all thinking the same thing too. I know everybody tends to have their own chili recipe, gets passed down through generations, and what we're here today to show you is our plant-based version that's super high in nutrients, very protein dense, super tasty, really easy to make, and it's very cost effective. So we're excited to have you here. My name is Joshua, this is Catherine, and this is Feel Better Eating, a whole food plant-based experience where we encourage you to eat foods that make you feel better. Catherine, talk to us about the menu today.
This is a chili for everything, because when it gets chilly, you crave chili, or at least I do. When the weather changes, it triggers different emotions, memories, stories, and how many storylines do you have where chili is involved? And then since we're plant-based, it's about building a plant-based chili that has very dynamic taste and nutrients. Our chili for everything recipe involves all of that. So this chili recipe doesn't have meat in it, but has a nutrient profile that adequately replaces meat in it. So that is very exciting. So I love sharing when recipes can cover all the bases for nutrients that you need in a day.
I'm all about taste, efficiency, and ease of cooking, and this chili recipe for me ticks all of those boxes. So Catherine, let's get into it. Talk us through what's going to go into this chili pan.
We are first going to add the black beans and kidney beans. So that is going to be for protein and iron and fiber texture, and which chili doesn't have some sort of bean in it. So we're going to get those in there.
Gonna get them in there.
Nice.
We're going to be adding tomatoes. This is actually 1 can. It's a little bit watery, but this is super necessary. It's also how you're going to get it liquidy and get all of those flavors together. So we're going to add tomatoes into there.
You can use fresh tomatoes if you want to. We're just trying to make this as easy as possible because we have the canned beans, the canned tomatoes, but if you want to use cooked beans from dry or fresh tomatoes, feel free to customize it, obviously. Next, we're going to add corn. Oh.
Plot twist, the corn is still in the can.
The one thing we forgot.
Prepared ahead of time. We're going to get corn in there. Again, you can use fresh as well, especially if you have any left over from this year's harvest and you're looking for ways to use it up. Chili is a really good way to get through all of your corn stock that you don't want to keep over winter. It has this really nice yellow colour, and you can put a lot of it in and nobody ever complains if you add more corn in my opinion.
It pops.
It pops. The reason that we add these sweet peppers, bell peppers, is because they have really high amount of vitamin C in here. In fact, 1 serving of sweet pepper or bell pepper contains all of your daily dose of vitamin C, and vitamin C is an antioxidant that's really effective against free radicals, so it's going to boost your immune system. We're also going to add celery in here, which is at the front. You might not be able to distinguish the colours there, but Catherine, why are we adding celery sticks?
So celery is across the spectrum with nutrients, and it's going to add a unique texture and flavor to the dish.
And whilst we're on this bowl, we might as well talk about the last thing, which is carrots. We're adding carrots in for that orange colour, but they're also really good for you. And there's a thing called the doctrine of signatures, which is essentially